Shen here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. New subscribers, hi, how are you doing? And old subscribers, what's been new? I am here today with another video. So I've asked my subscribers, sorry, let me say that again. So I've asked my Instagram followers what type of makeup look should I do next. So I put up 4 colors of choices that my followers want me to do a look on, and I'll put up the results somewhere. And you know, the vast majority chose tropical, so I am here today with a YouTube tutorial on tropical eyeshadow. We're gonna see how this goes because tropical, I'll be honest, I've never ever done tropical, I don't ever think, or used that many colors all at once on my eyelids. So we're gonna see how it goes. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe, you know it helps me out so much. Thank you for all the previous and continuous supporters that are supporting me throughout each video and everything that I'm doing. I appreciate you all and I see your support, so thank you to each and every one of you. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So I did my eyebrows off camera, and now we're going to use P. Louise Rumour in the shade number 2. This is now like my holy grail because you know what? Even though this is probably, I think it's my 4th time using this now, it makes such a difference. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put it on my lids, and I'm gonna go a bit higher in in my crease, just simply because I have really hooded eyes and I want each and every colour to be shown and not like hidden under my hood. And I'm just gonna pull it out because I think I might actually drag my shadow out, who knows. I'm using a thin layer. So yeah, I'm actually going to talk about what I've learned in my moment so far of motherhood. So, you know, I've been in the game for a year and, how old is he now? Year and 5 months, yeah? So I have a beautiful baby boy. He's now 1 and 5 months old. And one thing that I can say about motherhood is that it will test you out of anything. Yeah, and when I say anything, it can test you in all types of aspect that you're going in your life. And when I mean that, I mean by mentally, emotionally, even like test yourself. Like you do want to become a better person just for the fact that you want your child to have a good life, a better life than you even. It's all different for everybody's circumstances. But in my circumstance, yes, I do want better for my son, and I do want him to feel very secure in his future. So a lot of the time, to be fair, all the time now, like I do, a lot of the things I do is for him. And I feel like it isn't, what's the word? It isn't, he's given me a sense of purpose in life, and I feel like what motherhood has shown me that I do have a lot of weaknesses that I didn't even recognize myself. Let me just I'm gonna go into the dark blue. I'm just gonna use that and staple it in at the top of my crease, just like that. So yeah, as I was saying, motherhood will really challenge you into stepping outside your comfort zone. Literally anything that you set your mind to, I've been able to want to do it. So before I used to be quite shy in terms of, you know, my potential and what I'm capable of. And now that I have a son, and it's like I really have no excuses, because if I want better, I'm gonna have to jump out, like, you know, come out my comfort zone. This is necessary. These are the necessary steps. Do you know what I mean? So motherhood has taught me that at the end of the day, what you do will impact your child ultimately. So it's really a lot of trials and tribulations. It hasn't been long, because obviously, like, I'm not long in the game, but that's what has already shown me in terms of my potential, and, you know, like, the things that you're capable of doing. This was my wake-up call. Like, maybe I just wish I had that patterned beforehand, but you know, in people's lives it's different, you see. So literally it's just all about wanting better for both me and my son. Okay, so I'm looking a bit crazy. So I've got the dark shade on, and then I'm gonna use another teeny tiny brush and go into, so I'm going to be using this green for the first time. I've never used this green before. Wow, child, wow. And I'm just going to go just above, because I'm going to use that. Oh, there's a bit of fallout. Because I'm just going to use that as a transition colour. So I'm just going to go just above the blue, and as you can see, my crease is still there where the peeling base is, and I'm just going to go in like that. So another thing that motherhood has taught me is that it's okay to feel like you're going to rip your hair out. Yeah, literally. Motherhood is very hard. In terms of whilst you're still building and trying to get yourself together, it is a challenge. I won't sit here and say it's a walk in the park, because it really isn't. It really isn't. While you are still running a house, paying bills, car insurance, electric bill, utility bills, everything like that, you know, like, it is hard to manage all of that, especially doing it single-handedly. It's just like, you know, no one else is going to do it for you, and you are really stepping foot into the adult life. As much as it is hard without a child in the adult life in this society these days, because there's so much peer pressure on, it literally is like everyone's so pressured into getting it all done before they're, you know, in their 20s, and it's just, apparently it really isn't that transition. Obviously I'm still in my 20s, so me too, like, I do feel the pressure of having it all, but everyone goes at their own speed. You get, like, you know, with perseverance, you will get where you need to be if you believe in yourself and you keep the drive on, you keep going. That's literally, like, all you can possibly do for yourself, like, is just to keep the drive going. So motherhood has taught me that this is cute so far. Okay, we're gonna get into the blending soon, don't worry. But yeah, motherhood has taught me that it all comes with timing and how much effort you put in at the start. You know, as long as you're not giving up on yourself, you can go to the amounts of length you want to go in life. Mothers, even fathers out there, people are doing their part. Like, it is achievable to still get to where you want to be. Of course, maybe I'll be honest, right, it will take a bit longer, because you do have instant responsibilities like your child and their needs, but trust me, you will get there in the end. And as long as you don't give up, like, there's nothing stopping you. I'll be honest, there's nothing stopping you. So we're gonna go into the yellow just here, and I'm just gonna go a little just above where I put the green, and because I'm running out of space, that will be the last transition colour for me. And what you want to do is make sure that it doesn't get lost in everything all the rest of the colours that you've put on so far. So always start, to be fair, always start with the dark. I've learned that starting with the dark is easier, because if you're using the lighter colours like yellow, it's easy for it to get lost. Okay, so as I am going in with my colours, obviously tropical gives me more yellow, orangey vibes. So in a second, I'm going to do a orange cut crease. That's new, orange cut crease. Check me out. Yeah, orange cut crease. And see, there we go. I hope you guys can see it so far. How it's looking. I'm still looking a bit bad, so bear with me, y'all. Okay, so I've cleaned up my cut crease, and I'm just gonna go back in the P. Louise base, and I'm just gonna carve out my crease. I'm going to go in to the what do we name her? We name her the star of the show, which is this beautiful orange colour. Oh my gosh, this colour is just so soothing to me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I might keep it matte. I don't know. We'll see how this applies. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stamp it on and then drag it. That's my technique of how putting on a shadow, but a lot of people do just stamp it on. But whatever works for you, everyone's got their like techniques of how they do it. So yes, another thing I'd say about what motherhood has taught me is patience. Now, your child has come into the world not knowing how to act. Let's be real. Children, babies, they don't know how to act. So you can't get angry at them for, you know, testing the waters and acting a certain way, because they do not know right from wrong just yet. So I'd say learning the importance of patience is going to save you from a lot of things. And trust me, my son has already been testing my patience, I'll be honest. But at the end of the day, just think of it like as, you know, imagine you just being born into this world just now. Obviously you've been born, but you know what I mean. You know, now that we're able to analyze a lot more like of, you know, our self-awareness and how we react to things. When we have a kid, sometimes our patience just goes through the window, you know. We have nervous breakdowns and stuff like that, like any type of reaction. Like, just don't react to your child's misbehaving, or if, you know, like they're not understanding certain things, or they're not eating, or, you know, they just keep crying for no reason. Trust me, patience is going to get you far when it comes to parenting your child. And I think showing frustration in the long run is not going to work out for the better. In the end, it's not good for them, and it's not good for you either. So learning patience is just so... sorry about that, guys. My camera cut out because I just got called for some exciting news. That will be revealed soon, and I will take you along with me on my journey about that soon. So yeah, I'm quite excited now. But yes, anyway, I don't even know where I was. Patience, yeah. Patience is a virtue, and you know what? It's taught me that being patient with anything and everything now will work out better for you in the end, you know? So yeah, just be patient. Ladies, men, whoever watches this, like, just be patient. Everything will all work out sooner or later. So yeah, now I'm going to blend it. How do I like it though? I like it. I mean, is it giving me tropical vibes? I'm not sure yet. Maybe when I put on a lash. I do love a good lash, you know. In the process of bringing back my lash line, of course, all the lashes that you have been seeing have been my testers of what lashes I'm going to be putting out again. I did actually have a lash business, but you know, that was just some lockdown vibes. But now I'm ready to actually begin, and now that my son's getting older, I do have a bit more time to actually work on some new stuff. So yes, as I was saying, I'm going to go back into the yellow, if I can find what I did with the yellow. But the P. Louise makes such a difference because I didn't put the P. Louise base up towards my brow, and you can see by that because the pigment isn't harsh, like defined enough. And yes, I'm going to do the other eye off camera, and I'll be back in a sec. And we're back. Okay, so I did the other eye off camera, and now all of a sudden now I am liking this side more than this side. But you know what? We move. So we're finally more or less complete with our look actually. So now I'm just going to use the yellow and combine them at the end, just like that. Just go with a steady hand really, and just you know, combine the look. Motherhood has taught me that you need mommy friends. You do need mommy friends, because believe it or not, as much as, don't get me wrong, I do have still quite a lot of friends who aren't like parents as of yet, so it is hard for them to relate to things. If I was to speak to them about it, it would be hard for them to think of anything to say really. Like they just don't understand, and they won't ever, to be fair, until they've really experienced like parenthood, do you know what I mean? So I do think having mommy friends is so important, and I think it's actually not spoken about enough, that having mommy friends makes all the difference. They understand on so many levels, and if anything, they have probably gone through the same thing. And you know, it's giving advice, it's to rant, it's to connect, and you know, like not everyone stays friends forever either. So whoever you drift to is whoever you drift to in this life. Like no bad blood or nothing. I'm just gonna apply some eyeliner on. I don't know if I should be dramatic with this eyeliner because I'm looking crazy anyway, so I might as well carry on being crazier. Lucky per se, because I do have a lot of friends as well. Like I do have a fair share of mummies as well who are my friends for a very long time, and to be fair, close in age as well. Like it's very scary how much of a coincidence it is, but I absolutely love them so much, and a lot of the time like I don't know what I would have done without them, because having that moral and mental support as friends is just so amazing. And it's just not talked about enough, but that's what Parent Health has taught me, that having mommy friends are important just as much as having obviously your other friends. Like as I said, don't neglect them, but a lot of the time, sometimes when you're going through some things, they just won't understand, unfortunately, and it's not their fault. It really isn't. It's not their fault. It's going to go in with, so yeah, I'm just super happy that I'm blessed actually that I do have those type of people around me. It really is nice. But yes, I'm going to do the rest of my makeup off camera, and going to add a bottom mascara using the Maybelline. And oh my gosh, I love this one because I've got really tiny eyelashes. That's why I barely like touch it, because what's the point, because I can't get them. And there you have it. You still might not be able to see it, but it is there, and it will be posted up on my Instagram page, so be sure to follow that up. I'm also on TikTok, so be sure to follow me on there as well. You will see some exclusive makeup stuff on there as well. But I hope you liked the incorporation of motherhood and makeup in this, because I feel like I'm killing two birds with one stone here, because I still want to keep it about parenthood, motherhood, you know. And you know what, this has been a joy to do it. I've really relaxed myself today. You know, some days you have them days where you just feel so like unmotivated, and it really takes a toll. But today I got myself up, I cleaned up, you know, and I'm here today doing it. So I want to thank everybody who's been supporting me, and those people who have been there for me since day one. I appreciate and love you guys. But yeah, what do you guys think of the look? So if you enjoyed this look, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and please be sure to subscribe, because it lets me know that you enjoy these type of videos. And until the next one, guys, bye.